Sideline, there's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor. This guy is putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His guys get the national stage here on Thanksgiving night. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
The run on first down was good for 7, and it's 2nd and 3. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. Now Lamar going to hang on to it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he will have the Ravens first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Play action now. Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Hopkins sent in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get this out to the left flat.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
It's been a nice opening drive. It's led to this from the 5, 3rd down and goal. With a shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. His kick is good. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. 1 first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Still 2nd down.
Let's get set. Can. Start.
2nd down. Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
It is 3rd and 10.
Gun. Start. 180. Playing hot. 42. Start.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage. At least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up fourth down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down. Jackson. Escaping to his left.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Baltimore.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And it's a touchdown-saving tackle as he got this down inside the 5-yard line. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jackson now. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Logan Wilson in there to drop him. That time, it's a loss of 7.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game.
And he's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through, and the Ravens are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Raise up. 11 MT.
Our carry here for Brown. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Let's get set. 11 Thomas.
No run here with Brown. And he's got a Bengals first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
10 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. On the ground, it's Brown. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a 1st down.
Gain of 2. And the Bengals first down. A pickup of
Job
2
well done
yards.
right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible.
Here we go.
Right at the defense. And
Right 80.
he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the 1st down.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 12. Stop.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Can.
Burrow.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Right 80. Right. Start.
Now, Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third and a yard.
11. Here we go. Big 3rd.
Here's Brown. And the Bengals are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10. So, 1 quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. 10-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
Burrow now. Here comes the screen to Spear. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tajay Spear. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 10-7. TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. T.J. Hill shuts it down there.
2-yard pickup. Brings up third
This
and
is 3rd and 6. To throw is Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Let's get set. 180. Shot.
They go play action for Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
12. Shot.
Now Brown. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Throwing is Burrow. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
I'm one, ready?
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Here we go. 180. Right shot. Shot.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Gun. Stop. Ready.
Now, Burrow. On the move left. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Ready. 12.
Now a give up the middle. He'll take this down to the 47. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go. Stop. 180.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's to his tight end, Eric All. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here we go. 180.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Right side.
To throw is Burrow. He'll get that one complete. It's Drew Sample, the tight end.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
He's got the hook up to Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Right.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. 4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This will be a 48-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Pistol give to Henry. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Jackson. Look wide. Get this one complete. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
2nd down. Jackson. He's going to run it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down. Demetrius Knight getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1st and 10, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. Here's a 2nd and 6.
To number 7, Rashad Bateman. 4 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll send a tight end in motion right. 3rd and long for Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 4th down, out is the rookie Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal.
A 52-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are going to take the lead. It's now 13 to 10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
On 1st down, Burrow. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide 80.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Happy Thanksgiving, one and all. Glad to see you push through the tryptophan sleepiness. The third of our triple header here on EA Sports. Here we go. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's a guy who played his prep ball 20 minutes from here, Rashee Rice. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's the All-Pro, Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Lions win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Jones now on the return. He'll get across to 20, welcome down to 23-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
Here we go. Stop. 11. Stop.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's a Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Burrow here on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
180. 42. Stop. Stop.
Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. 13 yards on that pass play, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hey, can.
A first down throw for Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Malachi starts, the rookie safety, drafted in the first round, gets in for the second.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
He'll find Gesicki over the middle. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Now, Burrow. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for our Bengals. First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Bengals.
just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will go up by 7.
The score, Bengals 20, Ravens 13.
TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Dejounte Wester now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The play fake. Jackson. The throw. Left side. Caught by Andrews. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 37. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
At the 33-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Number 40 on the season for him. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Bateman is the motion man. Play action now. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2nd down, they need 3.
At the 13-yard line.
Jackson up top again. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henry. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That ties the game at 20-all.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Here we go. Ready? It's hot. Hot. 12, 12, 12. The hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
A run with Spears. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Stop. Right 80. Right stop. Stop. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Wester now to return it. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards.
From the 23, here's second and 8. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Call it a game of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. B.J. Hill getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Hopkins sent in motion. Jackson now on second down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
To throw is Burrow. But he swung out wide to Spears. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Here comes the screen to Spears. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball to get the man, and it's no gain.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
180. Start. Start.
Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Right, stop.
A carry here for Brown. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Gun. Start. 180. Start.
Back to throw, Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Here we go. 11 M&T. 180. Start.
Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
11.
Here's a handoff to Spears. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On 1st down, Burrow. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And you'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Backs to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
They'll motion the tight end right. On the option, they give it to Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Now it's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Logan Wilson. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
2nd down, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Throwing Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
A 20-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. This game level following the made field goal. They need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Down.
Here's Brown. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Right 80.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
180. Playing cut. Done.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
On 1, ready? Let's get set. Done.
Here's Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki.
Burrow's pass. Complete to Mike Gesicki. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Done. 12. Done.
A run up the middle, Spears. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. The Bengals out and ready to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Our game tonight, the 3rd of 3 on this Thanksgiving Day, a day the NFL has so deservedly named the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. The namesake of this game, but really the person who brought NFL football on Thanksgiving to so many. How many of you in your house had your Thanksgiving dinner planned around a game? A lot of that was seeing John Madden celebrate the stars, hold up a turducken leg on the field, no matter where it was. For both Greg and myself, such an honor to be part of one of the great traditions, not just Thanksgiving in the NFL, but the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration.
3rd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a
1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll run it on first down with Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hopkins sent in motion. Taking off. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Now Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Jackson looking to throw. That one caught by Wester. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield.
Here we go.
They come up for second and 2.
Gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Good for a Bengals first down.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Bengals take over first and 10.
Here's first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure of the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. Complete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a shot here, deep middle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Ball.